With the northern passage into Mordor safely in our hands, our attention is drawn towards the second path into the Dark Lands. At the border of Ithilien lies the fortress of Minas Morgul. Many years ago it was a fortress of Gondor. Since then it has been fouled by the Witch King's sorcery. It is one of the last fortresses of the Dark Lord Sauron. The Gondorians have expressed a desire to reclaim Minas Ithil and cleanse it. Our King Theoden has agreed in exchange for military assistance. As the men of the West stand together, the Dark Lord Sauron stands alone, and he shall not stand for long. Hello my friends and welcome back for episode 28 of our Rohan campaign in Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer. Just like in the last episode, we are going to immediately jump in with a battle. And whereas in the last battle we took care of Dol Guldur, in this battle we're basically, not entirely, but basically going to take care of Mordor by taking Barad-Dûr, by seizing the tower of Sauron himself. And well, he's kind of stuck there, as you can see. He's got his little eye up there. So if we take Barad-Dûr, that's basically Mordor taken care of. I know they still have their settlements here, Ungol and Minas Morgul, but most of their elite soldiers right now are coming from Barad-Dûr, from the Black Tower, and these settlements are ready to fall as well. So this is a very important battle. Massive Power is smack dab in the middle, but we have a lot of cavalry, so that's going to make the battle a little bit more difficult, because Barad-Dûr is not the easiest location to get the cavalry moving the way we want them to move. But I really do want to do a siege battle in Barad-Dûr because it looks epic. Logically speaking, and if I wanted to do a battle with as many or as few casualties as possible, I would wait them out, starve them out, and then when they sally out, kill them rather easily on the field. In a field battle, this army would be horrendously easy to take care of. But we're not here to take the easy path. We're not here to take the road most travelled, but the road least travelled, in order to have a grand adventure and a satisfying finale to a very fun campaign. I'm not saying this is the last episode. I don't know at the moment of recording. We'll see. But without further ado, I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to jump in for the Battle of Barad-Dûr.
Muster your courage, men!
There it is. The Black Tower. So much evil and corruption. And there it is, the Eye of Sauron. It looks a little silly from down here, but okay. Alright, well, we're going to use the ballista to knock down the gate. Shouldn't be too difficult, as long as we can get everyone in a good position. And I'm not quite sure yet how we'll proceed onwards. We do have some infantry, but it is rather limited. I think it's only these 5 units, so that's on their own not enough to kill them. So we're going to have to use our cavalry as well. But we'll see how we use them exactly. I think I'm mostly going to use my skirmishers, because they don't really rely too much. Because, let's see, I'll actually... Can I pop the ballista, like, right here? Yeah, let's do that, so they can't miss a single shot. And then I'll show you what we're up against. So here we have the town square. Oh, sorry about the camera work. It's custom battle map. We have the town square where the enemy is hiding. A little bit of open area where my cavalry could potentially charge. But the problem is I can only ever get in through here, which is not good for cavalry. And this side, which is a little bit better for cavalry, but a lot of these places you can't actually move your units. Like, this seems like a very wide approach, but you cannot, like, walk here, for example. It's pretty narrow, actually. So if they put, for example, their halberds there, that's going to be a pain. But yeah, we'll see how we take care of it. We'll definitely do our best. Because once we take Barad-Dûr, there will also be a Doomstag that spawns, so we do want to leave some of our army intact, otherwise we're going to have a very, very bad time indeed. Alright, as a 6 times speed, get in position, and then bust down that gate. Now, I'm not sure if this is a final episode, but I guess it's already like a little bit time for me to make my closing remarks as we are destroying Barad-Dûr. And I just mostly want to thank each and every one of you for all the support. I don't ask for it, except for the first episode, but I still get it, like, tremendously. Is only that one going to fire? Seriously. Alright, can you maybe move a little bit? All the likes, all the comments, everyone watching, all the subscribers. We gained a ton of subs. Come on, Melissa. You're just going to hit your own... Can you not be absolutely moronic? But it really does mean a lot to me, like, I can't stress it enough. It also means a lot to make the ballista would fire correctly. I guess 2 is the most I'll get. So thank you all very much for that. From the bottom of my heart, I can't stress it enough. I was a little bit worried when I started the Rohan campaign that it wouldn't live up to the same expectations as the Morgul campaign, because that one was widely popular. But I had a really good time with Rohan, and I hope you guys did as well, and based on the comments, I think you did. I know a lot of you are looking forward to us playing the next Evil campaign, which will start probably sometime next week. as soon as possible, of course. But first I'll make a separate video announcing the poll. So for those of you who are still worried, like, oh no, I don't want to miss the poll, I'll make a separate video, just like I did last time, where I'll make an announcement saying, Rohan campaign's finished, we're going to do a new campaign, Evil One. You can find all the info in the description, and there will be a link to a straw poll. So that's all going to be the same as we did it last time. So worry not, you're not going to miss out on the poll. And it will indeed include all the evil factions that we have not played recently. And again, the new campaign that we'll do after this one will be in the same style as this one, so you can get used to me doing the intros and, you know, trying to avoid cheesing, trying to make campaigns more lore-friendly and having a storyline for it, basically. I'm just thinking, perhaps I can use the ballista to, like, great effect. That's a bit steep, though. Did I put his halberds there? No, those are maulers. There's, like, no real good position for my men. Then again, in a grind, our units far outclass those of Mordor. Just get all the lads in here for now, if I can. Plop you in there. Okay, so this is going to be a pain. Trust me on that one. It's going to be a pain. So we need to make sure that we do a lot of stuff manually. Also, timer. We've already lost so much time. That's actually going to be the biggest concern. Not sure how you already lost someone. Oh, they're firing on me. Alright, so we're facing a lot of problems. Namely, the timer, the camera, the fact that we have mostly cavalry. All stuff that could have been avoided if we weren't fighting on a custom battle map. But this is the way. I'm not going to change my mind, although I'd like you guys to run, please. And we're going to try and do some damage with our horse archers. Uruk bodyguard. Not the scariest unit, but it also won't make much of a difference if we kill them early on, because they're not going to rout. They have the town square, unless they're not on the town square, but the town square like nicely fits into with this slope here, so they're not going to like not have infinite morale, basically. Please don't run towards me, just take it like a man. If they don't run towards me, this will be fairly easy. Although most of our arrows are just completely off. He's kind of chasing me, I guess. It's not ideal. Actually, wait. Hang on. Need to keep an eye on what's going on. Shield maidens. Alright, let's send in the Riddermark Axemen to take down the Orc Archers. Oh my god, the camera work is horrible. Yeah, most of the custom battle maps, as cool as they look, they're just not practical at all. Tons of friendly fire. My lads are not listening, they're on skirmish mode. I gave them orders to move back. They're just not doing it. If this battle goes too poorly, I will change my mind and I will do it. Wait, did they leave the ballista behind? Oh, they're kind of stuck. And I will do it in a field battle. But I want to try it, see if we can get it to work out. But of course, I'm not going to risk the entire invasion of Mordor because of it. That I simply will not do. Needs to be worth it. Alright, fire on them. You're going to see a lot of me bumping into walls with the camera and stuff. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. Alright, don't be discouraged. You're doing okay, lads. You're doing okay. How many have we killed already? 2%. Good. That's 1% more than they've killed. Alright, move back. And then send in the swordsman. Move back, move back. I really wish you'd listen to me. That would be amazing. Can you imagine that? If you'd actually listen to me. Get in there, Eomer. And the swordsmen are coming in. Helminga's meantime are firing. Ballista, you should be able to actually get like decent hits. If I move the Helmingas a little bit more forward, get the ballista in that position, that should work out. Eomer, I don't want to lose you. That's the last thing I want. Get out of that, Eomer. Why is he always the last man in? Alright, Rise of the Fold. Fired on the Sauron's Will. They still have a ton of units though, so... Let's see if we can make the ballista put in some effort. Timer's getting close to half time. Alright, fire away, lads. You should be able to do some good damage. At least they don't have any trolls or anything with the swords, so we don't have to worry about that. Fire on the maulers. Ballista, just fire away. Hopefully they don't hit my Elmingus or my own units. We'll see. Just wanna... yeah, that's a good target. That's very good. Maybe we can focus on the Orc host here so we can have like direct line shots. Now you guys should be having a very bad time. The Saurons will are strong, but with the support of Riders Default, we should be able to crush them. The other Tormen basically just need to hold, just like they need to hold. Guard of the Caves, let's send them in with their Javies. Well, they're throwing axes, they're not quite Javies. I'm not quite confident in having the Shield Maidens through. We can give it a shot, but they might just hit a bunch of friendlies. No, it's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. It's not perfect by any measure, but it's pretty good. Alright, Ballista, are you firing actually? No, you're not. Fire on the archers then. If you can't fire on the host, fire on the archers. Good, good, good. 9% for 6. Ooh, 6% is quite a bit higher than I would have liked. Can't really tell which unit has taken casualties. I guess the infantry? Oh yeah, probably because the infantry units are a lot bigger than the cavalry units, so they lost more men, but they still have a lot more men, if that makes sense. Not sure whether hidden archers are in there. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, who am I? Very nice stuff. If only you could fire on the back lines. Like these Black Rooks, if you could hit them from that angle, oh. Is he trying? He's trying. This might work out. Alright, Guard of the Caves. 8% for 30. Ah, you hit the wall there. Is the other one going to hit the wall as well? Probably. It's just not a good angle for you. Kill the Sauron's will. If we can get our archers in this side here, or our cavalry I should say, then that will work out. Good, good, good. Keep killing him, keep slaying him. Alright, you guys, get behind them. Good shot. Can you fire on the halberds? Probably not. He's probably going to run into the same issue as the other guy. We still have loads of troops with loads of ammo, so that is good. Yeah, they're hitting the wall. Maybe I should try positioning the ballista against so the other ones can get in there. Alright, Guard Caves, if you can throw on... I think that's too risky to throw on them. I think they're too close. Alright, Sauron's will, please tell me they're dropping. They're not. Oh god. They're actually killing my Ered swordsman. So my archers aren't really hitting the Sauron's will. I mean, they are a very good unit, so no real surprise there. That's actually a charge. It doesn't really push through. No, that's not happening. Ered skirmishes. If you can replace the Shield Maidens, that would be pretty good. Just the Orc Maulers. If you like push through to them, it's a little risky. It's just a little risky. How are we looking? 12% for 18%. The 12% is just too high. Screw you, Sauron's will die. It is the strongest unit they have, by far. There we go, they're running. Good, run them down then. Eomer is in a relatively safe position, he's down there. Always need to check what the specific model is. Alright, Guard of the Caves, you should be able to hit those halberdiers. And if you can, that's going to be wonderful. Don't get too close. Come on, you should be able to hit them. Yes, you can, you can. That's a perfect target for you. That's a scary unit in a grind fight like this. So if we can take them out, that is perfect. Ballista, where the hell are you going, man? Ah, custom battle maps. Sometimes it's just a little bit too much. My Ered swordsmen are just dropping quickly. Alright, get in there. No, wait, you guys... camera! Camera! Please. Oh, nice. That was completely by accident. Works out though. Oh, I made a mistake. I could have moved my skirmishers here and then have them fire. That would have been a better angle. Oh well. Hindsight is always 2020, eh? Sauron's will's almost dead. Sending in reinforcements, but they're a whole lot weaker. They might just rout far away from the town square. We're not there yet, but we are going to win as long as the timer's not an issue, because we've only killed a quarter and we're halfway time-wise. Then again, we spent some time taking down the gate, so I'm not really hitting the halberds like that. Unless we get like one ballista shot that just takes all these guys out. That would be wondrous. Get the Orc host. Sauron's will's routing. If we can do the same for the Orc host, that would be amazing. Push through. Let's actually get a lot more cavalry engaged now. Melee cavalry to just swamp this left side. Orc host are pretty easy to take down. Black Rook halberds are a pain, but they're in a horrible position, so that might work out. Ballista is firing. Good. Good, good, good. Problem is just that I'll lose too many men and I won't be able to survive the Doomstack, but that's our worries for later, of course. Oh, Sauron must be like cowering in his tower. He's like, oh no, these damn horsemen. The Black Rook halberds are dropping pretty quickly. Let's send in the guard of the caves just to help out the other infantry. I hear a horn being tooted. Break the Orc host. Break them! Bring in the skirmishers. Alright, archers. If you can get in a decent position as well. Ballista still firing? Oh yes, nice. Not that you hit anything, but it looked cool. Sometimes that's all you need. Alright, surround them. Please rout. Your general's dead. You're a really shoddy unit. You're being surrounded. You really should be routing, but I guess fighting in your last settlement, basically, you would hang on a little bit tighter. That's alright. You clutch onto that faint hope. I'll quickly sniff it out. Okay. The halberds are dropping surprisingly fast. They're even shaken. Probably because of the rate they're dying so fast. Has a pretty negative impact on them. Good, good, good. Yaktush. He's no more. Oh, blimey. Orc defenders. Should I just be scared of them? 7-11. Can't believe I said that. This video is not sponsored, by the way. Alright, we need the skirmishers to push through. Well, that means that Orc host is never going to rout, because they have superior numbers now. Well, not much else we can do at the moment. Just need to shove in there pretty hard. They're shaking. They don't really deal too much damage. 5 attack compared to our defense is pretty low. Need to be careful there, Meadow. Where are those skirmishes? Are they in there? You can throw your jabbies, that'd be absolutely wonderful. Pushing through the center. Ideally, it would be better if there was a third approach. Right now, this is a very OP settlement. Not because it's such a good fortress, it's just those two choke points are just a grind to get to. And if the enemy has a full banner stack, you're gonna run out of time. It's impossible. If the AI had better units and more units, it would be absolutely impossible, no matter what army you'd bring forward, just because of the time. I mean, you could play without battle timer, but then if the game crashes and you run into those weird issues, sometimes you really need to have the battle timer just to run out in case you run into a bug or something. So I always put it on. Orc defenders are dropping rapidly though. Those guys are routing, good. Get them, lads! Overwhelm them! My cavalry's pushing really hard for whatever reason. They're hitting archers. You shall replace the Helmingus. Most shots are connecting. Looking at 21% for 40%. That's good. Those are good numbers. But still, if I look at the timer, it's a little worrisome. And you'd expect the cavalry to be able to move here, but it's really narrow. They can move here, but not here. So they have to go like... yeah, they can't really squeeze through the way I want them to. At least the Orc defenders are dropping rapidly, but so are my units, actually. Probably because they're being so aggressive. Moran Guard are, of course, anti-cavalry, which is a real pain. Alright, let's actually use the Shield Maidens to assist in the push. This battle is annoying. It's so difficult to get anything done. The only way we can really push through it is the Moran Guard would break, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So, Rhythm Archers, you could, like, why can't I move them here? I really need you in a better position, but I can't get you in a better position. You see the pickle I'm in? Basically, I'm just relying on the Dwarves, as always. But this middle push is going quite well. As soon as we can tie the knot and have both sides supporting each other, they'll drop much faster. It's just right now both sides are kind of on their own. It's fighting like two wars at the same time. I just need to be able to like squeeze some units through, and then they can start doing wondrous amounts of damage. We're pushing Eomer through, good. You can assist in surrounding the Moran Guard. If they rout, that would be amazing. But they're not going to rout, are they? They're not going to hit anything. Be careful, Eomer. Can't have you dying on me. Yeah, infantry, you guys need to go into shield wall and push. Can you go into shield wall, Dwarves? Ah, I wish they could. That would make my life a whole lot easier. Push, push, push. Helmingus as well. Push, me laddies, push. Not you, Ballista. You're not really needed. Maybe I should get some cavalry in there as well. I mean, I already put the shield meters in there, but they don't really seem to be doing all that much. Oh, they didn't even move at all. Ah, they're not going to rout, are they? They are not going to rout. And they're absolutely slaughtering my cavalry. Orc defenders pushing back. Oh, yeah, man. I might have positioned you a bit wrong. There's just too many men, and my cavalry has such a hard time. They're not really fit for this kind of combat. It's just the matter of fact. And I can't get them to rout because the town square is positioned in a very annoying manner. I'm not quite sure why the person that made the map put the town square right on a choke point. Like, that is just giving us a hard time. The town square should never be on a choke point if you want to have a balanced map. If you're playing as AI, I don't think you could ever lose Barad-Dûr, to be honest. Unless you're, like, seriously outnumbered. But if you have, you know, anywhere close to a decent force, you're not going to lose it. Mostly worried about the Doomstack that will pop up after this. I feel like I'm throwing away so many units because of my pride and honor to actually fight on Barad-Dûr. I can't even get him out of there. That's the problem. I'll just put him in the back. As awkward as it is, there's nothing I can do about it. See, you'd expect that my cavalry would be able to move here, but it's all obstructed. And as well, here as well, I cannot flank around, which makes this the longest choke point in the history of choke points. All this is choke point. All of it. And that is a bit problematic. So I'm mainly relying on the middle section right about now, which is not something you'd expect to happen. But that is indeed what is happening. I'm just relying on that middle section to get anything done at all. Oh, look, this is gruesome. I'm losing so many horses because of this. Oh, bother. Come on, infantry, you need to push and keep pushing and keep pushing and never stop pushing. I really need you guys. Or get them to rout, but I don't know. Sometimes they're close to routing, but then they like pick up their courage. It just doesn't quite happen. Maybe if I can do a charge with the Eomer. And even then they'll only rout for this distance, and then they'll have infinite morale, so maybe we can get a couple of prisoners out of that, but if only I could have more cavalry moving to the flanks, but I just cannot. Good charge, but move back because you're in deep trouble. I'm sure you have near infinite hit points because you're a legend. Yeah, if only these paths would work correctly, this would already be much less painful than it has to be. Like, these orc archers are wavering, but seeing as the town square is on the choke point, they're not going to break. So this battle map is a bit of a pain for multiple reasons. If I could edit battle maps, I would do it, but sadly I don't have the necessary skills. Yeah. I like the models and everything, don't get me wrong, it's just the pathing. Pathing is a real problem, and the placement of the town square. Maybe is the town square here or something? If the pathing was correct, that would be a little bit more balanced. Because right now they can hold the choke point with infinite morale, which is really annoying to take down. This is all cavalry fighting against Moran Guard and Black Uruks and Orc Defenders. I can't squeeze anything through, except maybe the Rohirrim. If I can get them to squeeze through and charge these guys, for example, that would work. But if they squeeze through, they die. Look at that number, 49. They can't even squeeze through, except for a couple units. So I think I just need to push with my dwarves, really. Alright, push, attack, go hard. Shield wall with horses, I don't care. Push everything, we need to rout them now. Timer's running dangerously low. Yes, they're routing, now we need to push hard. We need to make sure they don't get back to the town square, we can actually take them all prisoner. It's the only way we can win this. And then completely surround them and kill them all. We don't have much time. We're fighting as much against the clock as we are against Mordor at the moment. Eomer is getting stuck. Not good. Come on, push, push, push. You can pretty much ignore these defenders. Just run through them, trample them. We need to close the pincer. They're up against Moran Guard. Not ideal. These Black Uruks will also prove to be quite a pain. All the horses, get in here. There's still a couple of horses in the back. We need them. Eomer, I don't know where you are, but you need to get out of there. Take him out, take him out. Timer's running low. Oh god. I can't watch, man, I can't watch. Rohirrim archers, you're in a perfect spot. The halberds are going to be a pain. We need the cavalry, the infantry to take care of the halberds mainly. Kill them. They're not going to rout because they have infinite around the town square. We need to kill. Move, move, move to the side. Any spare cavalry, move to the side right now. They're dropping. That timer's running so low. If the timer runs out, I'll just redo the battle on the field. As much as that would suck. I will still include this battle, I won't edit it out. But yeah, that would really suck. Come on, kill the halberds. But the halberds are... Cavalry's not well suited against halberds with infinite morale. If they could rout, that would be easier. But they're not going to rout. Oh, that timer is so low. Oh man, I can't handle this. My heart. Oh, we have control of the town square. Yeah, I forgot about that. Really, that is also a path to victory. Good. You. Sit on the town square. 3 minutes. No, that's not... I don't know if that's 3 minutes. Yeah, they're not dropping nearly as quick as I'd like them to. Just looking at those numbers going down, the clock going down on the right, and the clock going down on the left. Ugh, so much stress. Will we make it or not? 1 minute. There's no more sand. I know. The sands of time are running out. 30. We did it. No, what? What was? But there was a new timer. What the hell? Come on, we won that fight. That was bullshit. The timer ran out. But I think this timer's one, and they were dead as well. They had nothing left. That's bullshit. 1.3k. That's incorrect. That's with the heals. That's bullshit. That is absolute and utter bullshit. Sorry, I won't accept that result. I know I 464. Look at that. 474 Remark Axeman. I know I wasn't gonna do like safe scumming for this campaign, but I'm not gonna do this battle again. We have won it, basically. So I hope you guys don't mind that I consider this a win. I mean, just look at it. So I'll reload and then I'll... Gosh, I don't know. What do we do? Do we just wait out a siege battle or do we just auto-win it? I guess we'll do the siege battle because otherwise we'll have like too many men. If I auto-win it, I'll keep like all my men, which wouldn't be exactly fair either. Alright, so that's, I guess, a defeat, but come on. I mean, you all watched me win that battle. It's an artificial loss, which I cannot stand. Alright, here we are, back in time. So I'll just siege them out then. It's a real shame though. But I mean, can I still turn off like the battle timer in the option? I don't think I can. It's campaign battle. Wait, no campaign battle time limit. I guess I could have done that. Ah, well. Doesn't really matter all that much. We had the custom battlefield, which is basically just what I wanted to showcase, and as you all saw, that I would have won that battle convincingly. Okay, Captain Coromir has a decent force. I think what I need to do is fight these guys in night battles. So taking out Radzak first. That army's not that scary, to be honest. Wait, Theoden can't lead night attacks? Oh, no, no. Never mind, never mind. I actually don't want to be here. Just hope Gondor makes a move, like, finally. Finally. Alright, anyway. You, Mr. Theodred, you're going to take down Shagluk. Beautiful name. He has a pretty shoddy force. It's not going to be too difficult. Even though my army is not the most elite either, it will be more than enough. Alright, I'll see you all on the battlefield. Okay, it's actually been a while since we used Theodred. So, mainly strategies to take down the general nice and quick and easy. And the rest of the lads will probably rout immediately. Can't say I'm too concerned about that. Who's the general anyway? That would be this unit, Orc Host. Poor guy. That's not the kind of unit you want to be having as your retinue. You're already chasing me. My, you are a bold one, eh? And you guys just go nuts with arrow fire and javelins and what may you. Okay, you running? Why are you running? Don't run. I'm gonna chase you. I'm gonna get you. Nice shots. Not really, but whatever. It looks cool. That's the most important. Like, there's so many orcs that you still hit the one spot where there's nobody there. I find it amazing just how much catapults and ballistae suck in this game. Their aim is just always horrible. Ah well. As long as I don't hit friendlies. That was a pretty lackluster charge. Where did that general, like, move to? Oh, they almost routed. Because of that charge. I thought the Orc Host unit was, like, somewhere in here. Oh, there they are. What's going on over here? Oh, you're being chased and you're killing them. Good. We can't keep overwhelming them like that. They almost routed because of that one charge, the Black Uruks. Oh no, don't run into the halberds. Do not run into the halberds, whatever you may do. Actually, a pretty big amount of halberds. Shield maidens are out of ammo. Okay. I have other uses for you. How do you keep missing so badly? I just don't quite understand it. Fire on stationary units then, if you must. So many halberds. Alright, mads. Push forward. If they want to fight a melee, let them have it. 1% for 21%. Those are numbers I can live with. They're done immediately. Thanks for playing. Thanks for coming over. But you really shouldn't have. I mean it. No, don't run into the halberds. Why are there so many halberds, man? Around guard, sure, you can run into them. Oh crap, run back. They're not routing? That's a surprise. And not a welcome one at that. Sure, the Moran guard's gone. Yep. Who are you fighting? Oh, no one. Might as well pull you out because you're getting shot at. Which I definitely don't want. Okay. Keep moving, miladies, as we keep surrounding the enemy. Run in there. Run in there. Run everywhere. Okay. I'm still kind of pissed off from that battle from Barad-Dûr. So, anticlimactic. Ah well, at least we fought at it. And if I now do a field battle, none of you can be like, oh no, I really wanted to watch the siege. Because you had the opportunity to. A draw it might have been as cool as you would have thought. But we still had the battle. To be honest, this mostly works in favor of the AI, because... Well, not really. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, never mind, because I reloaded to save. But still, I wouldn't have accepted those casualties, like, honestly... Bullshit. Because I would have regained a lot more units had I won, and they would have lost more units. They healed... If they wouldn't heal all those units, if the results were actually the results of the battle, instead of just whatever the computer pulls out of his ass and be like, oh, but they healed like 2/3 of their army, as they always do, then I wouldn't reload. But seeing as they just got their half army back, I lost a lot more than I truly would have. And, you know, that's why I reloaded, basically. But I try to avoid it as much as possible, only when it's truly bullshit. And I still believe it was bullshit, because we had run out the timer of the town square. And it still said we lost, whilst we ran out the timer of the town square, so... I don't know. Something went wrong there, I'm not quite sure what. Unless there were 2 timers going on at the same time or something, I'm not quite sure about that. Alright, let's finish it off. Still have a surprisingly high amount of bloody halberdiers going. Alright, get those men and guard, take them out. Just do all the cavalry together now. They do move in herds. Alright. It's a stampede! Pro tip, if you press Ctrl C, you can select all cavalry. If you press Ctrl E, you can select all infantry. If you press Ctrl M, you select all missile units. Now there is of course an overlap, because horse archers, for example, are both Ctrl M and Ctrl C. But yeah, if you want to select all your cavalry, just do Ctrl C. Alright, let's overwhelm the halberds. And there they go. Send them out. Who's still standing? Some archers, really. Of all units, it's archers. There we go. 15% loss is more than I probably would have liked, but this army is still more than capable of taking Cirith Ungol. And just completely shut down anything Mordor can ever throw at us. Alright, 96% is more than I could ask for. Heroic victory, 178, so we healed quite a bit, 13% only. 143, 230 for the Rhun archers. 116, 176 shield maidens of Rohan, with only 2 casualties. Alright, very nice. And let's execute them. Please, no more. Make it stop. Who knows what they're bringing down from the south, but let us take Cirith Ungol. We have a ballista, we have a catapult, we have Shivus the Fearless, and his 3 orc defenders. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for me to save the game in case something goes wrong. Alright, what are we waiting for? Absolutely nothing.
We attack.
I can't remember the last time I did a battle at Cirith Ungol. It's actually like raining and pouring outside, actually some lightning as well. So very thematic. I think if I position my catapult correctly, it might already be able to fire on those lads, which would be absolutely amazing. Alright, let's take down the gate and go kill ourselves another Nazgul. And soon we'll have taken Barad-Dûr, and if Barad-Dûr is in the hands of an enemy, I'm fairly certain that the Nazgul cannot respawn. I think their fate is tied to the Dark Tower. You can fire on the temple wards. Will you hit anything? Maybe from this angle? Careful that I don't shoot my own catapult. I can see it happening. Alright, if you can kill like only a couple temple wards already, that would be a massive help. Oh, that's a pretty nice angle, I'd say. If they hit, it'll do a lot of damage. I guess that's a big if. Alright, I can get my Helmingas up there. Get all these lads in here. Let's see if this angle's any better.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us.
Not really. Oh, there we go. Good hit. That almost killed Shivus. Because no matter how many hit points you have, if you get hit by one catapult shot, you're... How is he still alive? Luckiest man alive. Alright, I thought I told you guys to come up here, because that will be an awesome firing position. Yes. get in there. There we go, it took you so long. Shield Maidens of Rohan, you should not be skirmishing. So basically I'm putting up my own defensive position in their defensive position. Sadly my Helmingers can't quite reach it, that's okay. Because I have an alternative. Oh yes, a good general always has an alternative prepared. If only my men would listen. Okay, and then catapult and ballista. Get in there. You're part of my plan. Just want to take these settlements with as few casualties as possible, because this army will probably also either defend against a couple armies that will be incoming, or try and take Minas Morgul as well, which Minas Morgul will also spawn on Doomstack. So I think we need to prepare for about 2 more Doomstacks. I don't think Ungol gets a Doomstack, but I might be wrong on that. I think it's Blackgate, Barad-Dûr, and Minas Morgul. But don't quote me on that. If you quote me on that, I will be very angry. Come on. We're hitting the random building in the back. Come on, hit Shivus. Make my life easy. Catapult, you're so inaccurate. What is it with these damn catapults? Oh, well, you hit something, I guess. That did trigger a bit of a reaction. Alright. Move out and make place for the ballista. Probably move you to the side a little bit. Give the ballista some room to maneuver. Alright, yeah, just leave your catapult behind, whatever. Oh, guys. Move to the side. Give the ballista some room to fire. Ballista should be a lot more accurate, in theory. There we go. Everything's going as planned. All according to pepperoni pizza. Now I'm in the mood for pizza. Alright, Shield Maidens of Rohan, go nuts. The enemy indeed. They're going to try to stop a ballista from firing. That's okay, because they'll die in the process.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Hello, Shivus. Your lackeys are dying. I guess you could say they are lacking. Alright. Theodred, get in here. Could do with some horse archers as well, I assume. You in there as well. They're dropping fast, and I don't think we'll lose too many against orc defenders of all units. Stop getting distracted.
Only half the enemy force remains.
They keep getting like interrupted by like one orc. There we go. Get that volley off, careful. Give him room, give him... Okay, no, never mind. My units are not listening. That's alright, surround them then. Alright, fight on the temple wards. And finish this battle off. Take it down, take it down, take it down. Nice. Much respect for these orc defenders though. They are performing an impossible task quite admirably. Alright, Theodred, get in position. Should be able to get some charges out. I know it's a settlement, and it's difficult to charge inside a settlement. That worked. See, I told you you can make it work. You can make anything work, Theodred. That's why you're a legend. Remark Axemen are a decent counter to temple wards. We'll throw in some cavalry support. Hello, Shivus, remember me? Once I was on your side, but now the tide has turned. Shivus was the guy that died in a ton of rebellions. He was basically the Kenny of the Mordor episode. Oh my god, they killed Shivus! Finish him off, lads. He's stuck somewhere in here? I'm not quite sure where he is. He's stuck somewhere. And his retinue's dropping fast. Nice. He still has like one more temple watch remaining. Usually the Nazgul die last. Alright. Is there anyone left? Oh, there's one temple ward left. What? That guy survived so much damage. Sauron should have given that guy the ring. There we go. Cirith Ungol has been cleansed, me lads. A clear victory. We lost only 11%, look at that. Pretty good results. There we go. Boom. Exterminate populace. I could just push onto Minas Morgul straight away, but then we'd probably anger these guys, which I don't want. I kind of want Gondor to take care of these standing armies. But maybe we can lure like 1 or 2 armies to try and attack Cirith Ungol, and they can lose their forces on there. Grimbold, come on over. So, very nice. Minas Morgul is effectively shut off from the rest of Mordor. Barad-Dûr, I really hope they sally out right away, but they might wait, we'll see. There's nothing else I can really do at the moment. I could send over like a couple of reinforcements. Oh, that makes him angry. 70% still good. We got more lads coming in, so let's just send them over. To the Black Gate you go. There's no more evil in the north, so you can move relatively unopposed. And oh yes, that's a big force. Well, I still have a lot of money to spend. Not that I think it's necessary to do so, but might as well get like a couple buildings in. Dantalad, sure. But everything else, it doesn't really matter all that much, I'd say. Because the campaign is quickly approaching its end, so we can just build whatever, I guess. Just so we can see how rich we are by the end of it. Expand on all the settlements, build whatever you want, really. It does not matter. Alright, there we go. I don't think I need to train any units as well, but might as well build up a reserve just in case. Keep retraining. Alright, and I'll see you all back on turn 120. Alright, so Gondor is requesting my assistance. Now, someone pointed out that if I press decline, it actually makes it a manual battle, which... Oh, yeah. I pressed escape because I wanted to do a save, just to check. But that apparently denied it, and it does appear to be if they request assistance and I press accept, it's just an auto-resolve. But if I do manual, it's a manual battle. If I press decline, it's a manual battle. So now we are having the fight that I avoided at first, but it does seem that Gondor has sent a slightly better army to assist us. Not exactly the most elite army. But yeah, Radzak I'm not worried about. Olokai, I can counter those with my cavalry. Mogash's army is not that scary, except for the Great Beast. I don't have a counter to the Great Beasts. And I don't think Galaskil has either, except for his Ballista, but you'd be hard-pressed to find an AI that uses it very well. Then again, if we take down these 2 armies, I'd say it's pretty safe to... Oh, some of them... Oh no, these Nazgul came back. Those are all the Guldur Nazgul. They just spawned right near Eomer. Anyway, if we take out of these guys, I'd say we've won the war. This is the last 2 standing armies Mordor has. They can't train anymore in Cirith Ungol. They can't train anymore in Barad-Dûr. They won't be able to train anymore in Minas Morgul. All the other settlements they have, which are 3, they're all towns, I'm pretty sure. They're not castles, so they won't be able to train any, sizable forces anytime soon. So I think it's worth the risk. So let's see what happens. Okay, so we're the reinforcements in this army. So we'll just wait for Gondor. Basically, we want to take care of this army as quickly as possible. We'll take down the Olokai. Actually, this army is a lot of infantry and not that much cavalry. I don't even have any Lancer units, except for Rohirrim and Theoden. I think it might have to be Theoden that takes down the Olokai. I forgot that this army is sort of specialized in infantry. Oh, bother. Alright, well, let's not get demoralized just yet. But Theoden, I have a very special mission for you. You need to make stuff work. You are crucial, and I have every bit of faith in you, my lad. Did I just call Theoden a lad? The guy's like 5 times as old as me. Okay. Skirmish cavalry. Group up on the left side. Melee cavalry, group up on the right side. We need to assassinate ourselves a general. Do that, the rest of the army will crumble and fall. Fail to do that, and we'll be toast. Okay, so he's already engaging the Mordor army, which is okay. So we'll have to send in our cavalry relatively quickly. But if he's moving away, he becomes a very annoying target to hit. Charge your bodyguard. Maybe even pop the Death and Glory, I think it's worth it. Calm down. I know there's lightning outside and it's very, very frightening. Calm down. We got this. We have absolutely got this. All our archers should be fighting on the Olokai. All of them. Man, that's like hitting a brick wall. And we'll focus the general down. Alright. The Olokai are coming in. Oh, I should have pulled back my archers a little bit sooner than that. Do we have any Riddermark Axemen? We should have, right? Of course they're all the way in the... Oh, that's Yawling Axemen. Let's just send in all the infantry to take down the Olokai. It'll work. And then I can actually use the Rohirrim to charge them as well. Theoden, you shall focus on that general. Kill the Olokai. And the rest of the army is trash. If we take down the general, that will be a quick route, I'd say, for the remaining Orcs and Uruks. Alright, archers, you are not really contributing anything at all. Alright, Ballista's actually doing something. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's something. He's sending in his cavalry. A little bit crazy there. Oh, Olokai. Olokai, 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 why do you do this to me? Assassinate that general, please. They just like stop right short of him. It's so annoying. Chasing down a running unit is just... Oh, what the hell are you doing, Gondor? You're throwing away some units there. Oh, you're throwing away some very well needed units. We needed those guys, man. We seriously do. Alright. Game feels a little bit sluggish, probably because there's so many units on the field. Alright, catch that general. Man, the weather's going nuts. What's the cavalry doing over there? Can't believe I told you to go there. Alright, those Black Uruks are not rising. Time to go help out the infantry. Theoden, that better be the killing charge. Just block him in, block him in. Oh, come on, it's such an annoying unit to get when they're moving all over the place. They keep running despite being in melee. Alright, just overwhelm him. Just keep him in a fight and kill him. The Olokai will die eventually, it's just a matter of time. And so will the general. He's dropping. He's all the way in the back though, annoyingly enough. Alright, we're crushing that first army though. 12% for 26. Okay, that's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Horse archers, save your ammo. Because you're gonna try, emphasis on try and take down the Olokai. Not the Olokai, the Great Beasts. Come on, General, die. Annoying piece of trash. You'll probably give your life by doing so, but it doesn't matter if this army is completely depleted by the end of it. What matters is that we can take Minas Morgul after this. That matters, because that means they can't get any more units outside of Mordor. And then I'll sell these settlements to Gondor and hopefully they'll make good use out of it. Hopefully. Kill that general, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, man. I'm just glad Gondor's doing something right now. Have any more units wandering about? It's my infantry desperately trying to kill the Olokai. Oh god. Such a pain. Alright, where are my horse archers? They're coming through. Oh yeah, skirmish mode is making them act a bit silly. They're trying to hit great beasts. Somewhat. Nice, good. That will cause a rout for some units that are still on the field. Careful. Oh, those javelins are nasty. It's my bad. By putting them in that position. Alright, pull back. Alright, all my Yawling Archers, all my missile units, go fire on the great beasts. I don't care about anything else. You will go kill those great beasts right now. That's their weakness. They have massive hitboxes. If only I had some crossbows, for example. Keep firing on them. You can bring them down. That's probably the general, isn't it? I'm not quite sure. Alright, man. I'm not playing as well as I did in the previous days, to be honest. I feel like that first battle of Barad-Dûr kind of like shook my nerve a little bit. These bloody Ologai are still going strong. They're starting to drop now, though. Alright, they're getting themselves stuck a little bit. Good. Don't just take a breather just yet. 22% for 43. As soon as we kill the great beasts, I have hope. Is that the general, though? No. I think this unit's the general. No, it's the great beast. The great beast. Okay, move back. I mean, perhaps a lance would do good damage to them, but that's way too risky. Alright, let's go keep killing them. Great beast is still 42. Still, they must have taken quite a few hit points hits. Hit points hits, does that make sense? Hit point hits. Okay, let's keep firing. Go, go, go. Never stop, never stop, never stop. Keep moving, never stop moving. Alright, they're running as well. Very nice. Oh no, they've lost their general. I hope they don't lose heart and flee. I hope they stay in the fight. If they rout, this is completely toast. I just need to kill that bloody great beast. Alright, the Olokai are also dropping. That means our infantry can finally move in and start doing anything, really. Come on. No, they're routing. Cowards! I don't understand how the Athenian Rangers, for example, didn't do good damage to those great beasts. They can definitely do a lot more damage than my archers can. My archers are notoriously poopy. Alright, we are getting some routing. Great beasts having a field day, though. Building archers, no excuses. Keep firing. The one Olokai. Maybe I should have focused a little bit more on the Olokai, so my infantry would have been available quicker. I guess it doesn't really matter now. It's all about the great beast, really. Everything else is irrelevant. I mean, irrelevant might be a bit too much, but doesn't matter nearly as much. Are they dropping? No, they are not. Keep firing. Athenian Rangers, why are you up in melee exactly? Just why? And why is that ballista not doing what it's supposed to do? They had one job. One bloody job. Sending my infantry just to die there. Yawling archers, I know your position is horrible. If they charge you, you're all toast. Come on, fire, fire, fire. You have everything to lose if you don't fire right now. They're just going to charge into a ton of Yawling archers there. Come on, come on. Ah, they're just not dropping. They are just not dropping. I feel like we can still win this battle though. 40. Oh, it's kind of getting close. But like I said, the numbers don't really matter all that much as long as we win. It seems that Gondor is completely Gondor. They're running amok. They're running amok. Give him room. Give him room. Don't let them hit you. They're just going nuts. Which is a bit annoying because then they still have their general alive, technically. They might just go nuts against their own units, which I greatly applaud. Alright, we just do have a couple of halberds remaining, unfortunately. But if we kill everything else, they will get negative morale and just rout. Alright, maybe shoot them anyway. I wish I could use fire arrows. I feel like that would be more effective. Alright, surely you will run. Good. No, those are halberds. These are all halberds, man. Stop it with the halberd spam. Alright, keep firing. See if we can get a kill on them. Cavalry not having a good time. Some Gondor archers still fighting in melee. Brave men. Sorry about that. Alright, let's keep running into them. Rohan guard are running. Rohan bodyguards. Blackwood halberds. Charge! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, oh, they're turning around at the last moment. Still charge them, I don't care.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Good, but we've lost way more, I'm afraid. 52. Come on, Gondorians, come back. We're turning the tide, don't be scared anymore. The grey beasts are running away, sorta. Some of them are dropping. They're losing their numbers. Yes! Can't believe they're routing already. I feel like they're routing a lot quicker than in previous battles. Alright, whoever can still fire, fire please, because these guys are just not surrendering. Okay. Do I have any, like, spare cavalry anywhere? Not really. Shame. Oh, Gondor, you owe me so much. Like, seriously, man. Like, you do barely anything. They're gonna charge my yielding archers, aren't they? So be it. So be it. There's nothing I can do to stop that. Yeah, they're just not really doing anything at the moment. They're trying to run to my cavalry, but they're faster. Much faster. Alright, surround them.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Nice. I'm not sure how he's running. The grey beasts don't rout, they run amok.
Our allies have fled the field like cowards.
Oh, they've completely gone then? Yeah, they're all gone. Thanks, Gondor. Thanks a whole lot. That does give, it seems, the enemy extra morale. And now just get in there. Oh my god, I'm fighting with scraps again. At least we have Theoden. Except it doesn't. We got this. We absolutely got this. There we go. They're running. They're running. One by one, man. One by one. Got a big bunch of infantry coming in. They're not exactly good infantry, but they'll do. All they need to do is hold. Theoden will do the rest. Theoden on his own could win this. Charge! You can actually use that rock to, like, fly in there as a ramp. Alright, finish them off, finish them off. They're trying to, like, fully withdraw. Is that what's happening right now? I'm losing a lot of men. Thanks, Gondor. Thanks for letting me fend off on my own again. This creed beast is still running amok. I hope I don't have to kill them. That would suck. I hope they count as... I think they count as a routing unit. Might be wrong, though. Good charge. So, who's still left, then? Except the great beast. I think there was a unit of Morgul chosen that was running away. That was actually still fighting. Yeah, they're just trying to get away. No, 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 don't do that, because then they'll retreat to Minas Morgul. Back to their home base, we don't want that. 94% for 73. Good charge there. Theoden! Oh, that wasn't actually Theoden. Good. I thought that was Theoden. That was a Rohirrim unit. I was almost certain he was going to die in that. Alright, finish him off. Move away from the great beasts. I don't think we have to kill them. I think they count as a routing unit. Well, the Morgul chosen are braver than most. There we go, lads! Wow, that was a close one. 74 for 97. That's both armies eliminated, so that is a clean shot at Minas Morgul. We only have 666 men remaining. Galadriel has actually more, no, slightly less men remaining. Even though he routed, like the coward he is. So Theoden on his own had to basically take care of him. 364 as well, look at that. Alright, some good results. Let us end it there. Alright, then let's execute them. Jesus H. Christ. That was just a little bit too much there, man. Gondor, you are a complete unreliable... I'm not going to finish that thought. Alright, I'm a little disappointed that we couldn't round off today's episode with Cirith, Ungol, Minas Morgul and Barad-Dûr, because that would have been amazing. And I deserve to have Barad-Dûr after all that trouble. But, no. We'll just have to take it fair and square, even if I would 9 turns for it. Gorgoth besieged. I know. Let's hold these guys. They do get... Oh, okay, they do get Mordor units. Would be cool if they kept like their respective units. Maybe they'll like team up and fight Eomer. That would be cool. Okay, so no Doomstack for Cirith Ungol. I know they'll get a Doomstack for Minas Morgul. Is my diplomat in range? No, but he's getting there. I want him to be in range of a Mordor diplomat, or a Gondor diplomat, or a Gondor settlement, so we can trade off Minas Morgul and Cirith Ungol. So what I'll do is take Minas Morgul with Theodred. That shouldn't be too difficult, seeing as there's barely anyone in there. Let's already do that. Do some stuff, even though it doesn't matter. Theoden as well, get in there. Just to do the reinforcements. Father and son, fighting together. And that's Faramir as well. You could have helped out, man. We really could have used your unit. Piece of trash. Anyway, we can actually talk a Fog of War, because it's turn 120. Take a look what's going on in the world before we round off the episode, and also get a bit of a heads up on what's happening with Mordor. So Minas Morgul is about to fall, and then most of the important settlements of Mordor are gone, with the exception of Barad-Dûr. He's not really bringing in any reinforcements, so he'll have to sally out, or we'll wait for Grimble to arrive to help out. He has more infantry. But what remains is Morrigost, Seragost, which is up here, and Thorband. That's it. That's all that's stopping us from achieving victory. In the south, it seems that most of the Harad territory has been gobbled up by the Aradanaim. But Gondor has actually made use of it to take some land as well, and they're actually putting up a decent campaign against Khan. They won't really be able to hold against that. I'm pretty sure if we just let the AI run its course once we are done, Gondor would end up winning, especially with the help from Dol Amroth, even though they are losing Gobbletophilus to the Aradanaim. In the north, everything is just kind of chill. The High Elves are having a good time. Bree has just started amassing armies for no apparent reason. They're not really using them either. Are they at war with, like, anyone? Yeah, Angmar, but they're not bordering Angmar, so they're not going to launch any campaigns. Actually, they are... No, wait, that's the Northern Dunedain. Never mind. Angmar is down to its last legs. I think they only hold Mount Kram, Litash, and Baridonianak, but not for long. So not a whole lot left there. The Orcs of Gundabad, they were pushing really hard, and I thought at one point they would lose Erebor. But it seems that Dale has now decided to help out their fellow dwarves. So we'll see just how much the Orcs of Gundabad can still pose a threat, but I don't think it will be a whole lot. Kirigatol is magically still holding off, which is very impressive. Dwarven rebels? That doesn't quite look like a Dwarven rebel to me, but okay. The Eastlings of Rhun, in the meantime, they have taken Mid-Iron. They are pushing, but... I was going to say Dale is standing up to them, but not really. This northern side is actually pretty undefended. Dorwinion also actually taking quite a beating, even though they hold Naburka. So it seems that Rhun right now is the main enemy of the Free Peoples. Interesting. Alphabet will also fall. Yeah, I thought that Dorwinion and Dale would team up on Rhun really hard, especially with Dol Guldur out of the picture. But that doesn't seem to be the case at all. Maybe they should try and get some help from the Elves of Lothlorien, who knows. Okie dokie. Well then, I think that's all for today's episode. I can hear the ice cream truck going in the back, so that's my cue to round off. And I do kind of expect that tomorrow's episode will be the last one. It might take some time to get my units where they are needed, but then we can just skip forward a little bit. Basically, there's only a couple big battles remaining. There's Minas Morgul, and then its respective Doomstack, Barad-Dûr and its respective Doomstack, and then just the lost territories of Mordor. Alright, so with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, despite the little setback at Barad-Dûr, and I hope to catch you all tomorrow. Bye bye!